The daily ritual here in our garden on the north end of Salt Spring Island is watering the bananas. It's the 13th of July today, and it's another toasty day in paradise. Well, toasted here, 24 in the shade is perfect. Perfect temperature for growing bananas. And they take a lot of water. These are growing on a southwest facing hot slope. And I got lots of mulch on these things. And they are happy campers. No other artificial or chemical fertilizers on these. It's all organic. So I got coffee grounds. I got leaf mulch. I got the old banana leaves chopped up from the previous year's growth. And lots of other leaves, rotted leaves, horse manure, steer manure, chicken manure, seaweed, and that's all these guys get. And they are so green, and well into the fall and early winter, these leaves still look perfect. You barely even see a tear in these leaves. They're sheltered. We're very sheltered here, even though we're across the street from the ocean. We just don't get any cold winds here. Even on the windiest days, you just don't get it in here. So these leaves, well, I mean, I'll shoot a video later on in the season and you'll see what I mean. These bananas still look perfect. These are Musa basjoo, Japanese fiber bananas. So in order to grow these, what you need is to start with one pup, because they're giant rhizotomous herbs, and one plant makes many. In about 4 years, they're going to flower and fruit a cane or two, depends on how many you have. And that's the end of the life of the cane. You cut it down and just chop it up and use it for mulch around the base of the bananas, and it's just food for the other bananas. So these mother plants make pups. There's little babies that come up, and then they just kind of spread. They multiply like bamboo by underground root system. And easy to overwinter if you're in Canada. If you're in colder part of Canada, you're going to want to put a heavy mulch on them or even maybe lift them. Here, there is no protection whatsoever in the winter. These had no winter protection. And coldest temperature we had here was -2 degrees Celsius. So I'm thinking that's around 28 or something Fahrenheit. And they still actually even had some green leaves on them through the winter. These canes didn't freeze. If it's going to get really cold, you can bubble wrap the trunks on them. A couple wraps of bubble wrap with some electrician's tape to hold it on. And they're fine. We also got some taro in here. This overwintered just fine. Actually still even had kind of a green leaf on it through the winter. So really easy to grow. They are heavy feeders. They like a lot of H2O in the dry months. Put a good mulch on them. Deep, rich soil is the key, and full sun. Try to keep them out of a windy spot, because they will, I mean, if you don't mind the leaves all shredded up, then put them in a windy spot. But if you've got them in a sheltered spot, the leaves will always look flawless on them. I see them in Hawaii that are kind of tattered up. They more look like palm-like, but in this area where we have them on the south slope, they get full sun all day and just no wind whatsoever. So I'll grab the camera and I'll show you the pups in here that are coming up from the base of the mother plant. They're easy to divide too. So there's the pups there. Little baby bananas coming up here. I don't dig anything out of here though. This is our clump. We don't dig anything out of our garden. We just let them spread and grow, and it makes it more jungle-like. Here's an offset from this one. So got a lot of banana canes in there. They're very fibrous. They are Japanese fiber banana, and do very well here in the southern Gulf Islands of British Columbia, Canada. And like I see, these are growing on our garden on the north end of Salt Spring. I've been growing these outside since the early spring of 1989. And I got the original pup from a friend of mine that grew them in Vancouver, planted them in 1984. And they'll get much bigger than this. They love this warm weather. They got giant leaves on them. They'll open a leaf a week in this weather. So love them. Love the bananas. That's about as tropical as you're going to get in Canada growing this stuff. Goes good with palms too. Anyway, thanks for watching.